What's up guys, Houndish here, and today we're going to take a look at the steel medulla. This is the pulse rifle for the Wrath of the Machine. So to get this weapon you need to take down Axis on hard mode. It's a really nice PvE weapon in particular. We'll talk about stats and all of that soon, but firstly let's take a look at the bonuses on this weapon. So like the other weapons from the raid, we have Whirlwind's Curse, which deals bonus damage against Fallen and grants bonus agility while the weapon is equipped. For barrel options here we have CQB Ballistics, Smart Drift Control or Smooth Ballistics. Up next is Full Auto. The weapon can be fired in full auto mode. The middle column has high caliber rounds, speed reload, and hand-laid stock for more stability at the expense of range. And finally, we have the new bonus, Sign of 4. So landing 3 bursts on a target causes the 4th burst to do extra damage. So I'm running with Smooth Ballistics here for pretty solid stability and a bit of a range boost as well. And then I can run hand-laid stock. So overall, I think this is a pretty great combo of stability and range. High caliber rounds would also be pretty fantastic on this weapon. So pick your poison. For me, with this weapon having full auto, I like to have higher stability personally. So this is a 66 rate of fire and 14 impact variety of pulse rifle, basically in the Red Death archetype, but this is a Hake weapon, so you'll see 4 rounds in a burst as opposed to 3, which is pretty great for PvE damage. It's actually quite underrated. But how does this thing do? Well, it's pretty beastly. You'll get 1 burst kills with crits on low tier targets. You can get a few kills in a mag pretty easily as well. You have a solid 36 rounds in the magazine, which is pretty nice. So all around, this weapon is very good for PvE activities. In terms of the new bonus Sign of 4, you can see that the 4th burst on any target will deal bonus damage. I haven't done the precise maths on this, but you get somewhere shy of around 40% bonus damage. I'd probably predict around 35%, which is pretty good. If you want to take down any tanky mid-tiers, Yellow Bar Knights or Captains, then the damage you're putting in is pretty solid, and you'll get a lot of flinch as well because it's a 4-round burst. So it does give you some time to reload if you need it. You can proc the bonus damage burst twice in one magazine, so 3 bursts and a 4th, and then again with 1 mag. So overall the damage is very solid on the weapon. It's worth noting again that the weapon does fire the 4th burst, which is pretty solid for PvE damage. In general, having full auto on the weapon makes it feel really nice and easy to use, plus you have the bonus agility while the weapon is equipped, so the handling all around is really great on this weapon. Encounters where adds line up from medium and longer ranges, like a lot of the encounters in the raid, are really solid with this weapon. Generally you'll want to be in engagements where you can hit crits most of the time, so I'll probably prefer something like the auto rifle for phase 2 of Axis, since you'll be taking down the shanks and you'd need to reload a lot with this particular weapon. But in nearly any PvE encounter, this is a really good weapon. In terms of the Crucible, I haven't taken this thing into the Crucible. Firstly, the archetype isn't great right now in PvP. Also, the bonus for more damage is going to be pretty useless since you're not really going to be hitting more than 3 bursts on a Crucible target. So intrinsically, I just don't rate this weapon's archetype and bonuses for PvP, in theory at least. Like I said though, this is a fantastic PvE weapon. It's super cool to finally get our hands on this pulse rifle in particular. Like I said, it's great wherever you need to deal with slightly tankier targets, and it all round does some very good damage. So it's a nice primary to have equipped, you know, if you're out of special or heavy or something like that and you need to use your primary for a bit of DPS, even on a boss, this is a pretty good thing to have at the ready. So there you go guys, just a quick look at the steel medulla pulse rifle from the Wrath of the Machine heroic mode. So let me know down below if you've used this weapon or any other awesome loot that you picked up inside of the hard mode. If you did enjoy the video, a like down below is always appreciated. If you're new to the channel, feel free to hit subscribe for a lot more Rise of Iron content, but for now, you guys have an awesome day.